If you're stuck on the first boss fight of Atari Mania on the first floor, this video is for you. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the 20 possible mini games you might encounter during the boss fight, and of course the boss fight itself. Now you're going to experience these in perhaps a different order than you're used to because you are presented with them in random order. So without further ado, let's go. The first is Simple Pong. This is as straightforward as it gets. Bat the ball back and forth, and eventually you'll score a point. Next is Take the Grappling Hook. Again, a very simple one. Get yourself the cursor on the grappling hook. Don't touch any of the other objects. Next is Destroy the Millipede. Now here's a trick. If you fire at the DDT at the exactly precise moment, you'll hit all the millipede segments. In this case, we've got all but one, but you still have just enough time to hit that remaining millipede piece. Here, we are going to have to hit the DDT that's anchored between some other mushrooms, and again, it's all about timing. Next, we want to survive. So this is Pong, but you've got arrows flung at you. Be careful. Try to stay on the lower half of the screen as much as possible so you have time to react. Now, you've got to take the key. In this case, you want to navigate the cursor around to the key. Again, don't hit anything else. Here, we want to cross to the other side. This is pretty simple. Just don't hit the rainbow walls. A little pause, and you're good to go. Destroy the millipede, and keep the balls in the air. At least one of them. Once you destroy the millipede, you're all set. You want to survive here. In this case, all you've got to do is keep both balls in the air until the timer runs out. Control the rainbows. Here, you are controlling the rainbows, not the guy running across the screen. It's all about the timing. Kill 6 bugs. There's 2 versions of this, and this one you are shooting at the bugs. You're really going to want to go for the insects that go in a straight line. I found they're easier to hit. Cross to the other side has a lot of different bouncing red projectiles. Once again, it's all about the timing. That last set can be really tricky. Take the Lamp is one of the hardest ones we've got because now you've got to move the cursor around the structure, avoiding the arrows. The last corner on that bottom row right here is the hardest part. You've got to move fast. Survive here, where you are shooting the red projectile back towards the other Pong paddle. This can be tricky. You've really got to get lucky and hit that red ball as much as possible. Deflect the balls. Here's where you're going to deflect the balls. I believe there are a total of 5 balls, that you have to deflect back. Deflect all 5, and you're good to go. Survive. Now, the strategy I found that works well here, you're moving the little guy. You want to stand on top of one of the mushrooms at the top of the screen. This gives you the most chance to move out of the way and be safe. Protect the millipede. This is a cool, interesting idea. As you might imagine, your goal here is to want to stay on top of that millipede at all times, guiding him to safety. Cross to the other side is pretty straightforward. Time, again, just right, the movement of your guy to avoid the arrows. Help the millipede reach the safety zone. It's all about hitting these 4 yellow mushrooms and just waiting for the millipede to get safely home. This is the other variant of Kill 6 bugs. Now you're a spider at the top of the screen. So it was tough to figure out the first couple tries what was going on here, but you want to basically move back and forth as much as possible, avoiding the arrows to get those 6 bugs. And here's the boss fight, Neos. The strategy, pretty straightforward. You want to avoid the rainbow, then the red block, and then another thicker rainbow to get the candle. And now you've got to make it back to the other side, but with some additional projectiles, arrows, red balls, and the millipede. And that's it for Neos, and that's it for the first boss fight. Thanks for watching.